Hi, welcome back to Lala's Mercantile. I did a trip to the flea market on Sunday with my daughter, my niece, and I met up with my cousin and my aunt, which put a whole new dynamic on the flea market. The outside vendors were not there because it was cold, so that cut us down by a lot of people. But nonetheless, we had fun. And I want to know down in the comments questions that you have that I could put on my next video to help you. It doesn't always have to be a haul. It could be informative, helpful, how I started, anything you want to know, whatever it is. But it's Friday, and I am going to do this haul, and then I'm going to list my buns off. I'm going to list on Mercari, eBay, Poshmark, and I'm going to start setting up for another Whatnot. I haven't done that in a while, but I am going to. Big goals for 2024. Here we go. So it's like the dogs know I'm doing the video and they just want to be in here. They're so sad. Sorry guys, girls. Okay, so I originally went to a couple different vendors and just got small specific items. But then what happened was I went to a dealer that my niece and my aunt knew, and he's just basically like, whatever, just $1, whatever, $2. I was like, what? So that's where I got most of my stuff, and I think I spent literally maybe $1 or less on every item because he just wasn't really that into it. So here we go. I got these three, which I think are really cool, and they're actually real shot glasses, but clearly they're vintage. And there was three of them. This was at the one of the first shops. The lady was selling them, and she had a hand-blown vase that was absolutely gorgeous, but it had a hole in it, so I did not buy that. So I did pay $1 for each of these, but like I said, there's no chips, there's no damage, they're vintage. They are considered real shot glasses. They're adorable. So those I did spend $3 on. And again, I did not run too many comps while I was in there because the prices were so low. You get your money on the buy. So this, and I always buy what I find interesting. That's just how I roll. Tragedy, the life and death of Robert Kennedy. It was $1 at the time. Untold facts about the assassination. Damaging new evidence. And this book, this magazine was at the, let me put my glasses on, the Sagamore Pharmacy, 359 Washington Ave, Chelsea, Massachusetts. I thought that alone was interesting. It's in great condition. It was originally listed for $1. I don't know, there's going to be a collector out there that wants to know the damaging new evidence. So I got that. That's because it's something that I like. It was $1 or less. I found this somewhere, and I found this interesting, and I didn't look it up. But when I got home, I looked it up, and it kind of seemed like there was a lot of these listed. So I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. But it's Shirley Temple and the Poor Little Rich Girl. I don't know. Is it interesting for $1 or less? Is it worth it to list it, research it, and sell it? I don't know, but I'll tell you today because that's what I'm doing next. So my husband figured out this what this was. He wasn't with me, but I just like everything red, white, and blue, kind of American. So look at this shoe. It's made of wood. It's solid. That is actually, I think, part of the design. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. So I was just thinking decorative shoe type of deal. But he said, no, it's a pincushion. You put the stuff in there for sewing. $1, was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you. This, I just looked at it and I said, this is vintage, and I'm going to do good with this. Cookie and pastry tool. So, can you see that? The ring light kind of gives it a... So, it's very lightweight, easy to pack. That's the back. So it's new in package. Cuts, crimps, trims, It's nickel plated. It's called Ken Berry Division, New Jersey. So, made in the USA. So I find that to be interesting. Anybody else find that interesting? For $1 or less? Okay. This I did look up real quick, but there was so many different types of dolls. I really needed to do more research when I got home. But what I saw was enough to say I'm going to buy it for $1 or less. Made in Portugal, Varina is her name. She's new in the box. She's holding a basket on her head. She's got a nice necklace. Can you see the necklace? Her little dress. She's got some like little sandals on. And then her name is again printed on the bottom and it says Portugal. So I don't know. That's very interesting to me. She's got the handkerchief, hat. She's got the basket. What do you think? Put it down in the notes. Was it worth it for $1? Huh? I can't wait to do my what solds. I'm still trying to figure out the way some of the other sellers do their videos on what solds. I was told anything that says made in Ireland is fabuloso. So again, this guy really wasn't paying attention to the prices. He's just like, whatever you want. So these are quite decorative and pretty. Let me show you. They're made of like a light wood. It's got great detail. And there's the sticker on the back. And then it's got the 2 holders to hang it. So I was like, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? But the price was great, so I'm like, I'll just do it. But this one here has some damage. See, somebody must have put some tape on it. But for $1 for the 2, I said, let me just give it a try. Especially during the winter, it's really hard. Like, there's no yard sales and stuff like that. So I said, I'm gonna take the chance. I don't know what this is all about, but it's a tennis. See where it's made. Interesting. I didn't even take it out of the package. Hold on. Your call is important to me. Oh my God, they just want to come in here. Oh no, it's out of the bag. It's all right, I gotta take it out of the bag anyway, so I can list it properly. Made in the USA, and there's a sticker on it for $6, but I didn't pay that. And it is a tennis belt buckle. And then here it is, made in the USA. So, I think that's fabulous for $1 or less. So, I'll do that one last. I didn't know what this was, but I thought it to be interesting. At first, I thought it was a money clip until I went through my haul last night. I think it might be a tie clip. Can you see that? It's very, very interesting. It's like a swordman, but yet it's on a cross. And he's got his swords. But the back, it doesn't open up to be like a clip. So I just assumed it was a money clip, but it's not. We think it's a tie clip. And even at that, it seems like it would be hard to slip your tie into it. Excuse me. All this talking. Okay, this is not going to be a long video. These two came together, but I knew looking at them, they didn't go together. Excuse me. Excuse me. So the bottom piece is very heavy. If I cleaned it up, it's going to look really good. And then the bottom. Sorry, made in India. Cleaned up, it's going to look great. But this does not go on top of it. He had it placed on top, but living in Massachusetts, I know that's Gloucester, Mass. But I just went and stayed in Gloucester for the first time recently. And it's a huge sea town, fishermen, movies have been made there. So I'm thinking this glass alone might be worth something. Because I have this little guy right here that I love so much. It's adorable, but I need the glass for it. So when I was thinking about this, which I just have sitting on my shelf up there, where was this thing made? Bar Harbor, Maine. So that needs a glass. Hey, Kenny. Can you cry me that coughing medicine? Please. Okay, so I will sell these two separately. I've had my scale in my office, which I should, but I could tell that weighs more than a pound. It's heavy. Do you see it? Okay, I'm back. So again, he had these listed together, and I'm going to list them separately. Sorry about all that. Okay. This, I thought was vintage, but Kenny didn't seem to think so. But I was watching one of my people that I follow on YouTube, and she said, get anything that looked like vintage fishing gear. I know nothing about fishing, but this to me looked old. Eagle Claw fish stringer, size 6. But again, I just put it in that bundle, but he didn't seem to think it was, but I'll look it up. Manufactured in China for Wright and McGill Company, Denver. I don't know. It's light, it's easy to package, even if I sold it for $5. But I think I can do more than that. Funny enough, I bought this because people love animals, pets, birds, whatever it might be. So I bought this. And then I was watching another person on YouTube, just listening as I'm walking around the house. And she was going on and on about how everybody's buying these bird pins. And I was like, what? I just bought one. So how cool is that? So I picked it up in that little package with that guy. So again, I'm not in it for more than $1.25. And I just watched a video and she was doing on what sold. So that was really cool. So it's a toss-up what I did, because I did not do my research, but I always love this stuff. I don't even know what it is, but I always sell it. I always do great on it. I know, Hilda, you want to come in for the video. So I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? If you do know what it is, put it in the video. If not, I'm going to do all my research tonight and I'm going to list everything so I can send you a new video. I know, Hilda, I'm so sorry, but you come in and... What is it? To help tie a shoe? Is it a knitting item? I don't know. But that's the stuff I like. I guess some people shoot to aim what everyone else likes, and I kind of shoot to do what I like, because I find it more interesting that way. Should I let Hilda in? Oh, no, she went away. That's good. Okay. So... just a couple more items, guys. I think I might have spent 30 or 40. I'm not really sure. I don't think it was 40. I don't even think I had 40 on me. The girls took all my money. For Squishmallows, this box I don't believe is actually part of this. But can you see those earrings? I think everybody's going to like those. It just seems to be. And then the back. I think they're screwbacks, to be honest with you. But I can test it out. No, I don't think they're screwbacks. But anyway, I don't do a lot of jewelry, but some jewelry I do. And I have success with it. I know it's a saturated area, but I guess if people are following you, they'll follow your jewelry. So that's why I've been lucky with that. So I am a sucker for All-American anything. I'm trying to hang my flag up there, but I can't find my pins. American Legion. It's a button, and I think buttons are really cool. And on the back it says WB Company 61, what's it say? 6161. But some people know what all those numbers mean. It's a pin. Can you see it? There you go. That's the back. It's just a pin. But you know what? Somebody out there might be looking for this pin. The American Legion pin. I have it if you're looking for it. This actually has a name on it. I haven't cleaned it up yet. RHEIN Gold. Extra dry. So that must have been a drink at the time. Easy to ship, easy to store, easy to investigate, to research. Just hit, what do we do? Oh, I can't even think of it. It's so easy. Google search. 2 seconds, I'll know what this is. But can you see the name on it? So I don't know, it's interesting. You just don't know who's out there collecting a soda cap topper opener. This is a pan again. United We Stand. It might sit in my bin forever, but it's okay, it's small. I have plenty of storage. Can you see that? I might have to let the dogs in. So it's small, it's a little guy. All right, what else do we have? Everything religion. You know that, I like that. Who's that? Does this look different to you? I'm not really sure. Kenny thought something about it seemed off. So this is my religious pin. I almost always pick up something religious. What do you think? This room gets so hot, Kenny. This I need to clean up, which seems like it'd be easy enough to do. I don't know. It might be so rusted I can't get the pin off. Bowling. I know Pa and his son love to go bowling. They've been on a bowling league for years. And I don't know. There's something about it. It's a family sport. But it is definitely going to be a situation here. Because it seems like it's a little rusted shut. But I'll Google it first to see if it's vintage, and then I can clean it with like a Q-tip, and I'll do that. I did it with an owl recently that had been sitting around. It was a nutcracker owl, and so finally I cleaned it up with the, the lotion. Sold like that. I'm like, it's been sitting here forever. Why didn't I list it sooner? All right, list, people. This is just a door pull. I think this might be a fail. I don't know. But that's what it is. I did a doorknob on Whatnot, and it went for $30 like that. Kenny picked that item out. He's got the keen eye. So this is just fun jewelry. It fits anybody. It's got the stretchy. So I'm more apt to sell something like that or list it where it can work in a couple people's favors with that stretch. And this is a bookmark I found to be interesting. British War Relief Society. Look at that. Kenny, where's your uncle from? Joan's husband?
England.
Oh. So anyway, it's in good shape. There's no rust or anything, so I think that's interesting. I don't know if I will do that on eBay or Whatnot. All right, this is where it gets tricky. So I have these 2 postcards. They are from France. One has no writing on it. This one's Paris. This one is dated 7/15/35, but and it does have a stamp on it. It almost says like the stamp looks like it's from Israel, but I don't understand it. But anyway, these postcards can be very intriguing because they say like the ink on them, they don't they don't have anymore, or these places don't exist anymore. So I got 2. One does not have a signature on it. I know you can sell them. Some of these places are even not in existence anymore. So I have to do a lot of research. But then the guy had a huge bucket of them, tons. And my cousin wanted them, and she ended up buying them. Oh, I have another thing here too. So she ended up buying them, but she was trying to get them to, you know, for less money. But he's like, no, because the ink on them, and they're worth money if you bundle them. You put them in piles of 5 or this and that. So I'll have to do my research, but we're going to share the bucket, and I'll just have to slowly send out the postcards and learn about them. So I will do that. But those I have. And oh, a couple more items. I asked him when I first went to his place, his store. I said, "What's this?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "You don't know what that is?" He said, "I have no idea what that is." And I said, "How much?" He said, $1. Anything for $1. But this itself is gorgeous. The eggs, I mean, we could take the eggs out and sell it, and you could put like marbles or something in it. I didn't research it. There is a sticker on the bottom from where it was from, but you can't read it anymore. But this thing is a gem. What's I'm gonna call that? A gem. I have a lot of work ahead of me tonight. Friday night, lots of work. And then here is really my last item, and it's one of my favorites. My husband wants to keep it, but I don't want to keep it. It's brass. Look at that. An eagle hook. Hang the keys on it. That's a beauty, right? Oh, look it. Does it have a name on it? Nope. But anyway, that is my haul from last Sunday. I got a cough this week, so I didn't really do much. But again, write me any questions you have under the in the comments. If you like the video, subscribe. And if there's anything that you want to buy, shoot me an email at ldoody@gmail.com, and I will tell you how much it's listed for. Have a great Friday night, everybody, and thanks for watching.